Welcome back, everybody, back with a new video. Today we're going to be talking about should you summon. Now, right off the bat, let's talk about the two bad units before we do talk about the fillers. Now, Kenny is going to be a PvP unit, while Retsu is basically a SP unit. Now, Kenny is going to be good in PvE, GQ, and Brave Battles, whereas Retsu is going to be good everywhere besides Brave Battles, right? That's just how things are going to be. They are both fantastic units, Retsu being one of the hardest hitters units in the game, draining and weakening on everything besides her SA3. Her SA3 does heal and is a charge attack, which is very, very nice, and she is the first unit with 20% Berserker on top of Frenzy +2. Now, she is also the first unit to also get Marauder that is not a Ichigo, which is surprised, right? Surprisingly. And she is a tech unit with only one killer, with being Hollow. So, let's talk about Retsu first and my problems with this Retsu. Overall, though, I have no complaints about this Retsu. I think she's perfect. I think she's very, very good. She's great. Killer is fine. I don't mind the killer at all. Attribute, a little bit hit or miss. Just depends who you're asking. I do wish it was at least speed, a wrong guard killer. Because normally Caleb hits it on the mark every single time when it comes to like end of year units or anniversary units. They give us what we are currently missing, like really struggling really, really bad. If you look at anniversary, Aizen, Soul Reaper Captain, good. Because Heart, Soul Reaper, killers suck, but they're great now, kind of, right? It's Aizen and Nini. And if you look at our book Ichigo for Technique, a Soul Ripper killer and no affiliation was also great for Technique because Technique sucked, Technique is in a better place now. So I think Caleb missed a mark this time around because we don't need a Hollow Technique killer. We don't. We have Nemu, we have Fierce Battle Grimmjow. Yes, she's absolutely better than them, but there are other killers and other attributes that are currently really, really struggling on, especially in speed. Speed, in my opinion, is one of the weaker attributes in the game at the current moment. I'll make a video about that later, but this is just about these two units. So, overall, Retsu, I think she's perfect. She's great. My only problem with her is that she is not a Super Link slot unit. Now, with the release of the Super Link slot units, such as Nini and Noelle, that's it. IT is pretty much a yikes now. From the last couple weeks, from what I've seen in Noelle and Nini colors, Speed and Heart, there are only Nini and Noelle runs. That is it. There is nothing else. All what I've been seeing in IT lobbies is legit just Nini or Noelle or clothes. That is all I'm currently seeing. So my only problem with this Retsu is that she did not get that skill. Because eventually they will release a Technique Super Link slot unit. Well, you know, a Technique attribute with a Super Link slot skill, which is just going to outclass his Retsu. Yes, they may not be as good as his Retsu. Maybe they will be. We never know. But my only problem is that when they release that, this Retsu's more than likely going to be dead. Yes, I know. Trust me. It sucks. It really, really does suck. I do wish Caleb would let us at least add that skill, but I mean, they have to sell it, right? So I do understand that whole era, right? So it's going to be very, very weird. Do be careful with the orbs if you do summon. I think she's fantastic. I think she's perfect. My only really complaint is that she did not get the Super Link slot skill. And just seeing how the last couple weeks are with the Super Link slot skill, it is going to be very, very toxic moving forward because people are going to be asking just for these certain Super Link slot skill units or clothes, right? That's just how things are now, right? That's sadly, right? I love the IT because you are able to take any unit as long as they are worked on, max transcendent and all that good stuff. But now with this, I mean, we knew it was coming, but damn. I don't really want to go for 5/5s anymore unless I really like the unit themselves, right? That's just how things are now. Now let's talk about Kenny. Kenny, I have no complaints. I think he's perfect. I think he's perfect. In my opinion, I care more for this Kenny than I do the Retsu. Kenny got guard break, and he's flurry +2. That's pretty much it. He is a NAD unit with flurry +2 and guard break, and he has very, very good strong attacks. He's going to be amazing in PvP, brave battles, and all that good stuff. The only place you won't be taking him is going to be co-op. You could take him, but personally, I think he had to be ranged if you want to take him in co-op, just because it's a little bit more risky, right? Especially when it comes to like farming droplets and IZ and all that good stuff. Other than that, though, that's pretty much Kenny in a nutshell. I mean, he's a NAD unit, can't really talk much about him, but he did get guard break. He's a brave battle unit, and yeah, he's going to be pretty good. I would actually love to get my hands on him because I do like him the most out of the two. Now, Filler-wise, let's look at it real quick. Overall, the banner is actually pretty good. If you are a brand new player or if you are missing PvP units, this is actually a very, very good banner. If you are able to get your hands on the Kenny and Tsukishima, you are pretty much set. Because realistically, this Tsukishima does not have a counter. Sure, you could say Yama's a counter, but more than likely Tsukishima's still going to be there. He's still pretty good even with Yama existing, right? He's still great. We don't have a definite counter for this Tsukishima. We do not have a technique PvP unit, which is surprisingly, right? Because everyone else got a counter. Besides Tsukishima, like hard counter. Yama's okay counter, but, you know, Tsukishima can still run around. So, overall, though, I think this banner is very, very good to get you set up for PvP. Now, let's talk about Shuhei and the other Kane for Your Own World, such as Shuhei, Tokinada, and mainly those two, because those two are going to be helping you out a lot, especially in GQ or just in general. Tokinada is a fantastic NAD unit. You could use them in you could use them in 1 week of sword per range, but overall, he's going to be a great unit boost. SA2, he's great, right? Literally NAD flurry guard break unit, right, with a boost. Shuhei, we can debuff. He's still going to be great. If you don't have Bruno, he's a fine replacement because you can still use him in 2 weeks of GQ. Overall, though, I think they're great units still to this day. It's just that with the current meta we are going, they will fall off. Shuhei, probably not, because he does have the debuff scale, so like an epic raids and all that good stuff. He will be great. Same thing with Tokinada. They will forever be great when it comes to epic raids and all that. Co-op as well, too, because you can auto with Tokinada. But it just depends, right? It really depends on who you're playing with, or if you're trying to open up lobbies and all that good stuff. It just depends, right? Shinji, he's great, but there's just better sword per killers. Kenny, power unit, great, not too bad, right? Stark, falling off, but he's still usable. Baragon, still usable. Dordoni, I think Dordoni is fine, but the problem is with Dordoni is that Kenny is in the banner. So if you are able to get your hands on Kenny, you could just use him in GQ. He's going to be much, much better. And Hikone, fantastic unit, actually. Disabler, perfect kit, 3k beam, 1170, and then obviously the Tokinada SA2. Fantastic. Overall. And then Mayuri is Mayuri. I don't really talk much about Mayuri because I don't think he's that great. Sure, a spotter killer, perfect kit, but he just doesn't do it. He just doesn't do it. That's pretty much what it is, right? He's a perfect kit. He's a drop little unit, but other than that, that's pretty much all he's used for, realistically. But overall, the banner itself is not too bad. It just depends on your account. Should you summon? It depends, right? Because I said my issues with the banner, which is mainly the Retsu. My only problem is with Retsu. I don't have any problem with Kenny. I think Kenny is perfect. I think he's fine. The Retsu is that the Super Link slot unit will come eventually. And unless you're carrying, right? You're probably not going to use her once it comes out. Sure, if she's your favorite unit, it doesn't matter, right? Of course, you're going to use this Retsu to farm like point events and all that good stuff. Epic raids, whenever she's a bonus, yada yada yada, EDZ, droplets, IC, right? If you want to carry, right? But when it comes to IT, which normally if you are later in the game, that's pretty much what you are farming most of the time, she will fall off. That's just how it is, right? Don't get me wrong. I think that she's great. Hardest hitting unit in the game. Perfect kit. I think she's great. It's just that skill is going to be very, very toxic whenever it does come out for that attribute. Overall, though, that's pretty much going to do it, guys. Should you summon? Realistically, I think the banner is actually great value. If you are a brand new account, I do recommend you to do at least the guaranteed step. And if you want any of these units, I do think it's worth going for. Especially for a newer account. You could get your PvP team built up, and then you could easily get your way into 3rd seed for the extreme co-op. Overall, though, if you don't have Arbugichigo, I think I think Retsu is very, very good. But yeah, overall though, I'm probably going to be summoning, but if I'm summoning for the fillers on my main account, because I do want Shuhei, Ikone, and Tokinada. They are all currently 4 out of 5, and I would love to get my hands on Kenpachi. Don't really care for Retsu. You ready to know why? I already said my problem with Retsu in my opinion. I'm only going to be summoning for them if they are a super link slot unit or units I do like. You know, right? I do like this Retsu, but I can't force myself to summon for it, right? That's just how things are. Other than that, though, hope you have a good day. I do think this banner is actually pretty good. I have no complaints about it at all. Just besides that one issue, right? Other than that, though, hope you have a good day. Good luck if you are summoning. I will be summoning, but I'm probably not going to be streaming. I'm probably just going to make a video and upload it because it does drop on a Friday. And of course, I'm trying to do the 1 billion point grind on my alt account. So as soon as I finish summoning, I'm literally going to go sit in the point of it. That's literally what's gonna happen. Other than that though, thank you guys for watching the video. Let me know if you're gonna summon. Good luck if you do summon. And yeah, I can't wait. We'll see what the new 2022 has in store for us. It's gonna be a crazy year, boys. Hope you have a good day. See you later. Peace out.